Always exciting. It has been just over a week since the U.S. state of Colorado opened up the nation's first retail marijuana market where anyone over the age of 21 can buy pot. There were long lines, sometimes out the door. Some shops have been simply unable to keep up with the heavy demand. Mary MacCarthy went there and has the latest from Denver.
Employees here at Medicine Man Marijuana Shop say they've barely had a moment's rest since New Year's Day.
It really has been nonstop, no time to take a breath.
Alon Nelson explains that prior to the start of recreational sales, marijuana vendors had to decide how much of their supply to transfer over from their medical cannabis business.
Certain dispensaries are struggling. Medicine Man Denver, though, we're actually doing just fine. We made a guess, like everyone else had to make a guess when we did our one-time transfer to prepare for January 1 recreational sales, and we were very fortunate that we guessed correctly.
Industry spokesman Mason Tavert says fears that a large number of marijuana shops won't be able to keep up with demand are unfounded.
Generally, these businesses are very good at ensuring they are constantly having product available. The ones that are doing it right are having new product available every single day. They're just constantly producing. So I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue.
Some shops like 3D Discreet Dispensary shut down for a couple of days to restock but are now open again. Meanwhile, one of the biggest issues the industry is facing is banking. Since marijuana is still banned under U.S. federal law, most pot shops can't officially get bank accounts. That means they're dealing with what many would consider to be dangerous amounts of cash. But this week, some marijuana stores say they have been allowing credit card purchases. They simply have to pay a higher transaction fee than traditional businesses pay.
Some businesses have been able to secure financial services and allow the use of credit and debit cards. Many cannot. It's really up to the individual's bank, and in some cases, these businesses had pre-existing relationships where the current business owner used to own other businesses that banked with this bank, and they trust them and they know them, and it's not a problem.
Denver attorney Jessica Peck says that as the cannabis industry grows and becomes less stigmatized, she expects a growing number of financial institutions to start working with marijuana businesses.
We've seen just recently that the federal government, through the Obama administration, has given sort of what the Denver Post referred to as a yellow light, meaning, look, we're going to open that door to some sort of legitimized banking, but don't abuse it. Let's work on this together.
Meanwhile, Denver's City Council this week issued a unanimous proclamation calling on lawmakers in Washington to give marijuana businesses full access to U.S. banking institutions. Mary MacCarthy, CCTV, Denver.